Have you ever pondered the complexities of a century-old unsolved murder mystery? Today we're peeling back the layers of such a mystery, the infamous Borden murders. This unsolved case has captivated minds for over 100 years, with one name standing out from the rest: Lizzie Borden, a woman of her time yet eternally enshrined in the annals of crime history. So who exactly was Lizzie, and what role did she play in this grisly tale? Let's delve into the life of Lizzie Borden, the woman at the heart of this enduring mystery. Born on July 19, 1860, Lizzie Andrew Borden was a native of Fall River, Massachusetts. She grew up in a family of privilege, the daughter of a successful businessman. Yet beneath the surface of this well-to-do family there were whispers of discord. Lizzie's relationship with her father Andrew and her stepmother Abby was fraught with tension. Andrew was a stern, frugal man despite his wealth, while Abby was often seen as an outsider, a woman who had married into money. The socio-economic context of Fall River, a bustling mill town, added another layer of complexity to this family dynamic. Lizzie was a woman of privilege in a town where many were struggling to make ends meet. She was educated and cultured, attending church and teaching Sunday school. She was a familiar face in the community, a woman of good standing. But this seemingly ordinary life was soon to be shrouded in a chilling mystery. On August 4, 1892, an ordinary day turned into a horrifying spectacle in the Borden household. In the small town of Fall River, Massachusetts, Andrew and Abby Borden were found brutally murdered in their home. The crime scene was a grisly tableau, with the Bordens' bodies lifeless and mutilated. Now let's turn our attention to the main suspect, Lizzie Borden. On that fateful day, Lizzie's activities were peculiar. She was home when the murders took place, yet she claimed to have found her father's body upon returning from the barn. Her inconsistent statements and strange behavior, coupled with the lack of any other viable suspects, cast a shadow of suspicion over her. The local community was shocked. Lizzie, a Sunday school teacher and a member of high society, was now the main suspect in a gruesome double homicide. This brutal incident was just the beginning of a saga that would grip the nation. As the prime suspect, Lizzie Borden stood trial for the gruesome murders of her father and stepmother. A courtroom brimming with anticipation, the trial was a spectacle that gripped the nation. The evidence presented was compelling, though circumstantial. The infamous hatchet, supposedly the murder weapon, was found in the basement of the Borden home, yet it was clean of any bloodstains. Lizzie's demeanor during the trial was peculiar. She remained eerily calm, displaying an unsettling stoicism that contrasted sharply with the horrifying charges against her. Her lack of emotion was interpreted by many as an implicit admission of guilt. The trial was further sensationalized by the public's fascination with the case. The gruesome nature of the murders, coupled with Lizzie's enigmatic personality, made for a riveting narrative that captivated audiences far and wide. Despite the sensational trial, the outcome was anything but expected. In a shocking twist, the jury found Lizzie Borden not guilty, a verdict that continues to stir debate to this day. In a surprising turn of events, Lizzie Borden was acquitted of all charges. The verdict sent shockwaves through the community, with public opinion divided. Some breathed a sigh of relief, others seethed in disbelief. Life after the trial was anything but ordinary for Lizzie. She remained in Fall River, a town teeming with whispers and sidelong glances. Her relationship with her sister Emma strained under the weight of the events, leading to their eventual separation. Lizzie lived out her years in relative solitude, her life a stark contrast to the notoriety of her trial. She passed away in 1927, leaving behind an enigma that continued to grip the nation's imagination. The Borden murders remain an enduring mystery. Theories abound, yet none provides a definitive answer. Was it Lizzie, the dutiful daughter turned cold-blooded killer? Or was she just a scapegoat in a sensational tale of family betrayal and murder? Lizzie Borden's legacy is a complex tapestry woven from threads of fact, speculation, and folklore. Her story has permeated popular culture, immortalizing her as a figure of intrigue and dread. From children's rhymes to Hollywood films, Lizzie Borden has become synonymous with the unsolved and the unexplainable. Despite her acquittal, the question remains: did Lizzie Borden take an axe and forever etch her name into the annals of true crime history?